Hello, hello, test, test. Hello. Okay, it's working. Hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. You've seen the title, you've seen it. Let's just get straight into this, I guess. Here we are. We have an empty project, and we're just going to start coding, I guess. Let's just create an index. We're going to just go ahead, do this, and we don't really care about a name right now, so let's just go ahead and start this up. In our project, we're gonna need discord.js for this. This is going to be important. So, yeah. Okay. Feels good to be back. Not that I went anywhere. Hello. Let's just require discord.js. Okay. The first thing that we're going to need is I'm going to create a classes folder, and we're going to create just a game engine itself. Let's create a constructor. We don't really need a game name, do we? We'll have a name, a width and a height, I guess. String int if width is greater than how many, okay, so the width is going to be in characters. So let's say we have a width. What is the max characters that you can have going across? I don't know. Let's just default it to, we're gonna create constants. Actually, we'll call this utils. Module.exports dot, I don't know, let's just say default width is going to be 50. Default height will also be 50. And default name new game. // utils constants. Let's just say constants, and we'll say constants dot default width or height is greater than constants dot default height. This is going to be a long line of code, so just if width is lesser than 0 or height is lesser than 0, then we're going to throw a new error game dimensions or game width or height too big or too small, I guess. Classes / game engine. We'll need to just export that. So let's create a test package and we'll create an index for that. We'll get src/index, and then we'll get the game engine out of that, and we'll just create a new game engine. The name will just say hello. We'll do 0 and 0. We don't have any, we don't have any properties or anything that we can use. So let's run node test/index.js. And we didn't get any errors. Wow, that's, Or lesser or equal to 0, because we can't have it lesser than. Okay, there we go. Here, let's see how discord.js has their errors. DJS error. Extends the base. Base is going to be an error. I want to use this, but I know I shouldn't. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use that error that we have. Okay, so let's default these to constants dot default name. Oh no, okay, we need to add max width and max height. Let's make that 100 by 100. Max width, max height, and default height. Okay, there we go. We're gonna set these properties now. The height is going to be equal to the height. And yeah. Okay, so now we should be able to say game dot, okay. Console.log game dot name. Let's make this, okay, let's just set it to hello. As you can see, it has that already. So I'm going to say name game.name width game.width okay, so we'll say game width and then height game.height. And as you can see, we have, I didn't even highlight it, we have our information that we have requested. So when we create this, we should also have take in a bot. So const require, and this is where we're going to require discord.js, and we'll get the client class, and then we'll add a parameter of a client named bot. Creates a new instance of the Discord engine. Discord game engine class, or sorry, the main game class. So now, what do we need now? We'll say we'll have a send game. So what we'll do is we'll have a map variable, and we're just gonna set that to an empty array. Actually, no, we'll set an empty array up here, and we'll make this private so that only we can access it. So what we're gonna do is we'll say for this dot width, or for var y equals 0, y is lesser than this dot height y plus plus. And this is going to create our rows. So we'll say this dot map dot push a new array. For the send game message, we'll just log this dot map first. Now this is probably, it's fine. We'll just, okay. So this is our rows. These are our rows here. And we're going to say for var x equals 0, x is lesser than this dot width, x plus plus, and then we'll say this dot map y equals to x, or we'll just say dot push a space, I guess. Okay, so what is our max? We didn't set a value. I'm just gonna set it to 1 by 1, just so that we can game. Okay, that's incorrect. We have too many rows. I didn't add the other one in. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna default it to 10 for now. Okay, that's more handleable. const client require discord.js const bot equals to a new client, and we'll just say bot.login. I'm gonna quickly make a config file. Const config equals require dot slash config.json dot or require dot slash config.json, and we'll pass in the token, and I'm just gonna do this so that you guys can't see my token, but yeah, that's basically how we're going to be able to send messages and so on and so forth to our bot and our code. So, oh, I'm gonna need to invite this bot as well. Okay, I'll deal with that when oh no, because I'm ready to test it now, aren't I? It's just, okay, hold on, I won't be a second. Okay, yes I will, I'll be a couple of seconds actually. Just wait a minute. Just need to do this, and my bot should be, okay, my bot is invited. Okay, cool. We can continue now. Okay, we should now have this, and if we say no test index.js, nothing should happen. But if we go over here, oh, perfect, our bot is online. Rename me. Okay, so we'll say game.sendGame, but we're gonna need to pass in the bot parameter. We're gonna set bot to null, and then we'll see if bot, if not bot, return or throw new error. You must enter a Discord client for the engine to work. Oh, that won't do anything because I already have my bot here. There we go. Now I don't want to have too many parameters, but I'm going to say set channel ID, and this is going to be a number. Sets the current game channel to the ID. The start ID equals to ID. Once again, we'll set ID to to null up here and make this a private variable. Oops, didn't even save that. It's fine. So when we set the channel ID, okay, when we send the game, we'll say if this.id then we will do this, and we can return out of this message. Otherwise, we'll throw a new error, and we'll say no channel ID specified. Oh, yes, we're gonna say game.send channel. No channel ID specified. Game.set channel ID, and I'm just gonna copy this channel ID. And as you can see, nothing really breaks, everything's working fine. So, we're gonna go ahead and we will say, we're gonna start to work on putting it in this channel. So to put it in this channel, we'll say oh, we don't even set the bot, do we? Oh, whoops, this.bot equals to bot. And once again, private variable bot. So this.bot dot, okay, we are gonna need to okay, I'm gonna declare a type for this as well. So private, and then we'll add a type of client. So now we can use functions like add listener and all these really nice functions here. So I'm going to say this.bot.guilds or this.bot.channels equals to this. When we set the channel ID, we'll just set a channel. So we'll take this dot channel equals to this dot bot dot, okay, whoops, channel equals to null, private type, and we'll get a channel, specifically a guild channel. This dot channel equals to, well, this dot channel dot send channel message. Hold on, my brain is not working. Let's go to the discord.js.org documentation, just so we can see what we are doing, if any of it is right. Documentation, here we go. Guild channel. So we could just make it a text channel. So that, okay. Text channel. Wait, what does it return? What is it called? So this dot client. So say this. So client dot channels. This dot channels. This dot channels dot. Okay, so when we find a channel, where is this? Yeah. What does this return? So it will return a channel. So we'll just say channel. And then we should be able to say this dot channel dot send. Maybe? Yeah, I'll just try it. Hello world. With game.send game. Okay, so dot undefined is we'll say dot array, just so that we can see. Okay, so it doesn't have channels. Oh, I think it means as in text channels. Okay. So say set channel ID, and guild ID. Param number, guild ID, and the channel ID. We'll do the same thing here, but for the guild ID, this dot guild ID. Then we'll if this dot guild ID and this dot channel ID, no channel or guild ID specified. So we'll say this dot channel equals to this dot bot dot guild dot hash dot find g dot ID equals to the guild ID. Then we'll say dot channels dot hash dot get. Actually, I think it will be a good idea if we have this as the guild. And then we'll say here. Oops. Keep forgetting. Make it private, and the type will be a guild. There we go. Now we can say this dot channel equals to this dot guild dot channels dot cache dot find c dot id this dot channel id. Okay, now we'll say this dot channel dot send hello world. This property channels of undefined. We need a guild ID. Whoops. Copy ID. This dot channels of undefined. So why doesn't it have any it doesn't say it's in any of the, let's see the size. Okay, so it says it's in 0 servers, does it? Bot.guilds.cache.size. How would we get the guild should we just say dot get this dot guild ID dot get the channel ID? Maybe? No? Okay. Why does it say that it's not in any guild when it is right here? Oh, I think I know why. We need to log in before we call those functions. No. Okay, what if we say async function init we'll say try catch await put that in our init function. And then we will await. We'll say this. And we'll say init. Okay, there we go. Huh. Now, is it gonna, does it send a message? No, it just says 1. This dot guild. We'll see the channel as well. Undefined. This is odd. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. If any of you guys want to help me with this, please contact me on Discord. My link or my Discord name and tag are in the description. Yeah. If you guys want to help me with this, there I am. Thank you for watching and goodbye.